Imagine waking up one morning to a world without gravity. Now, I promise you've never seen anything like this before. Gravity, a force so omnipresent that we barely think about it, suddenly gone. Isn't it hard to imagine? Let's delve into the unimaginable and see just how crazy things would become if gravity, our invisible anchor, decided to take a break. First off, picture yourself in bed. Without gravity, your body would start floating immediately. The blanket? Gone. Just like that, you're hovering untouched by the normal forces binding you to your bed. But wait, it's not just you levitating. Everything, books, furniture, even water in your glass is suspended. Some of it may start drifting through the air. Now you're probably asking, why does this even matter? To understand the chaos, let's realize a fundamental truth. Gravity isn't just some optional nice-to-have. It's literally what holds the universe together. Let's start with the planet. Without gravity, Earth wouldn't even exist in its spherical shape. The planet would disintegrate into floating chunks, scattering into the endless void of space. But, if for the sake of argument, the planet managed to stay intact, well, almost everything on the planet's surface would be chaos, unrestrained and irregular movements. First things first, our atmosphere. Did you ever consider why oxygen stays around, allowing you to breathe? Yes, you guessed it. Gravity. Without it, the atmosphere would disperse into space like air leaking from a balloon. In minutes, not hours, not days, but mere minutes, you'd lose the ability to breathe. Earth would turn into an inhospitable vacuum, much like outer space. Still not scared? All right, let's talk water. Water from rivers, lakes, and oceans would no longer have gravity pulling it down. Imagine tidal waves lifting off the ground and drifting endlessly. The only place that water, and everything else, would go is up, into space. Global floods wouldn't even begin to describe the scenario. We call it total disintegration of major Earth systems. And what about humans? Oh, we've talked about floating, but floating is the least of your worries. See, all our bodily functions evolved to work properly with gravity. Your heart, for instance, pumps blood throughout your body with gravity in mind. Take gravity away, and this efficient system defaults. Blood pools inconsistently across the body with deadly results. Over time, you'd experience nausea, swelling, and other medical crises before, well, let's not get too morbid. Infrastructure. Now that's a whole other story. All those tall skyscrapers? Gravity is what holds them steady. Without it, those buildings, power lines, roads, bridges, everything starts breaking apart. Even newer technologies made to withstand disasters couldn't predict such a catastrophic change. That flying airplane? No longer flying stably because Newton's third law ceases to be functional as it heavily debt depends. Tracking atmospheric counts, gravity-influenced themes for ascension remain checked, promptly threatening suddenly speed-down crash. Tick reminder report alerts precisely congestion summary anyway. Oh, lucked wreck yields. Decimation scenario yet. Hey Ruckle, dismiss Pellreds.